Hello, welcome back to Hidden Gems and Other Oddities with me, Darcy Bits. With me today is B. This is Paradise Killer.
Yeah.
Last time, we did an extra long stream, hoping to push for the end.
Paradise Killer.
And, we didn't finish. I got tired and I stopped.
Welcome back, investigator.
Ooh. Welcome back. The trials have begun. Judge will continue to assess the evidence. Breathe life back into paradise. Those are definitely separate sentences. Alright. Continuing trials.
True for fact.
Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the Syndicate's exorcist Grace BLOODLINES. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the Desolation Cell with inhibitors. Now, here's an interesting question.
Yeah?
Do you think that Lady Lovedies is like, I would like to talk about this. It's relevant to the case, believe me. Or is Judge like, hey, we got the investigator for the first time forever. Let's, actually go over some, old cold cases.
Yeah, no. I feel like, I think these are the crimes that Judge knows about, and they are in mutual disposition, picking the best one in their wisdom or something. Or yeah.
Maybe. Investigator Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the council. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there is something there that warrants investigation? Oh, there we go. Answers that question.
Yeah.
Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for the island? State your truth! Alright, let's see. Henry Division, the Grimoire of Machida, record of Henry's school report, Henry Division's previous rituals. Sure, great.
And
Yuri Knight. Oh wow, look at this art.
Yeah, he's upset to be here.
He's, yeah. Book of Demonology, the Library Vault, Book Supplier. Henry said someone gave him a book. This does feel a little weak of an argument, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I think we go for it. I think this is right.
And then I have nothing else on anyone else. I don't
Yeah.
think. Let me just double check, just in case. Nope, can't go that way. So, it's not, it is Yuri. I don't know if we have enough evidence, but I also feel like we got all the evidence, so we must. But,
I don't think...
this... Henry did not possess himself.
This is incredibly weak and not proof of anything.
Yeah.
If given what we know about Yuri.
Alright, let's go, Yuri. Ooh. Weird.
Yeah.
Henry's demonic possession. Accused, Yuri Knight. Previous convictions? None. Are you sure you want to continue with this accusation and present your evidence to Judge? Once you confirm, you will not be able to reverse the court proceedings. Confirmed. Suspect confirmed.
Paradise feels wrong.
I believe Yuri pushed Henry down the path to possession.
Really?
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You got nothing on me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Do I care about organizing these, or should I just go through all of them?
Let's go for all
I'm
of
just
them.
gonna
Yeah,
go
we got
I
for
have
everything.
a bad feeling about this.
Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault.
What?
What's that got to do with me? Which book? The Grimoire of Machida. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts? So this is something that's interesting, right? Let me talk about this for a bit. The premise is all of the suspects are people who were on this island, when the lockdown happened, right? Only they could have committed the crime to end all crimes. Except this is a case from 10 years ago. Like, anyone could have been involved.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
This is the only person out of the 9 of us that I'm allowed to accuse who could have done it. But I guess it could have been any of the other thousands of people. Like, that have lived here in the last 10 years. I don't know. It's funny.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
Stranger.
Oh, that's it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Henry told me a stranger supplied him with the tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text.
Huh?
And you think that was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this.
Insufferable.
I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Alright.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I wonder if this would have been slightly different if I'd done them in other orders. I'm curious. Now that I'm actually seeing them play out, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have anything about that. But also, if I mentioned like, oh, he was provided a book. Also, he used a book, right? Like, that order would have changed how that potentially could have gone.
Yeah.
Yuri accessed the vault that contains the books on demonology. It's true. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, prying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed. So, I imagine this line here maybe might have been like, no matter which one I did last, this one would have ended up being here then, right? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
probably, yeah.
The plan.
What are you talking about?
The freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories and you're going along with it.
Don't make me laugh.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and fiction. The plan would become clear in later case files. There was a conspiracy at play, and I need you to trust me. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because I was like, I feel limited in my options here. There's other information that I don't really have access to, and it's like, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction. I'll go back to the Idlelands, and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding one.
Do your job.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare to lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Okay.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing else. I have nothing else to present. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves.
The court finds Yuri guilty.
Yuri, guilty.
Nonsense.
This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council.
Oh.
This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground.
This is nonsense.
Yuri, be quiet. No, I am the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you, and now I'm going to die. That's a pretty
Yeah.
extravagant, we said, maybe. Like, the other one, the last one, the previous one from last session, like, we were like,
that was
we're convicting
final.
you, it's final, we're not going back on this, do you have anything you want to say? And this time we're like, you know what? I'm happy to, like, go back on this. I need you to trust me, and I will further explain later. I don't know why we're doing it that way, but that's what we did. And he's just like, I'm gonna tell you that I was deceived by a god right here, right now. And I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
If you really want to put all your cards on the table.
We have achieved perfection.
These are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been cut out. What? Oh, these are the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been cut out.
Don't test me.
Is that true, Yuri?
What business is it of
She
yours?
promised me a seat on the council and to retrieve enchanted blue from the real world. Yeah, okay.
I am the leader.
Oh.
You're a leader, huh?
Oh, Carmelina promised you a seat on the council and to retrieve Enchanted Blue from the real world. Ah. I originally read that line as Enchanted Blue promised you a seat on the council if you retrieved her from the real world, but no. Interesting. Nonsense.
How dare you?
I got Henry the books on demonology, sent him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry provided the answer. Okay, just admittance. I love it.
You're just like, okay.
The truth lies within the conspiracy. Judgment has passed. Convicted, your facts have become the truth. Do I have to click? I do.
Yeah.
Lady Love dies. While you're in here, oh, it's just, do you want to save? Nah, it's fine. I don't need to save. Very well. We will continue. Truth or fact. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Grace was our chief exorcist, and Henry was convicted of her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One last kiss seems to think she was set up to die.
Okay, so...
Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast the shadows from the terror and leave only truth visible. Confident, I'm here now, or cautious, the truth. Ooh, hello.
Be confident.
I'm confident.
Yeah, that's what they said.
You didn't
So
have
we're
me
gonna-
on the island 10 years ago. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated it at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss?
Got it.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines. She's on the island. A ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Is that so hard to believe,
Oh,
Judge?
yeah! Hey! Good to see you here!
Hi! Welcome to the party!
Yeah.
Can you prove you are who you say you are? Also, like, holy crap, who are you and how'd you get in here and where'd you come from? We thought we had everyone on the island accounted for. No, none of those questions? Alright.
They mean nothing in evidence of the truth.
Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sand satellite. Confirmation, Grace Bloodlines, unique blood code.
Sure.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently. It's so nice to see everyone again.
Ah, you're all gonna die.
What do you have to do with the murder last night?
Laughable.
I was murdered 10 years ago, allegedly by Henry, who everyone here would have you believe is the council murderer.
Aren't you paying attention,
I
investigator?
gotta get into those words. Aren't you paying attention, investigator? It makes you think, doesn't it? What if the two are linked? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? No? No, I don't. Now, I believe she's a victim in all this. Well done, investigator. You have seen the truth clearly. I'm actually kind of amazed there weren't more, like, reasons to doubt her. Like, I have absolutely no reason to think that she did anything.
Yeah.
And it would be kind of interesting if I did.
Yeah.
Maybe she did do it all and I didn't find that information.
Yeah.
But clearly not. Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trials continue. I love how everyone's like aware how weird the world is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like what I did? Oh, I know. Fine, whatever. I've already bought in.
Yep. Lady Love dies. Drive us along the highway of truth. State your truth. All right. Grand Marshal Akiko has a blade, which says the sigils of Grace Bloodline were carved into her flesh. Henry didn't have a knife at the scene, but Akiko did. There were carved sigils. Doom Jazz contradicted the report about Grace's murder. She said the sigils had been carved into her body with a blade, sigils that appear on the Henry.
But she didn't die by a blade, she died by choking. I mean,
She died by choking.
With hand choked.
Yep.
the life out of her.
Hidden photo. A photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from her examination. Looking closely, you see the bruising around her throat. The marks aren't uniform. There's an area of more pressure. Doomjazz thinks it's from a wedding ring. And only one person in the world could possibly wear a wedding ring 10 years ago.
Well, in that room.
That's true. While she was en route to Henry's exorcism, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko telling her to leave Grace unattended with Henry. She forgot to encrypt it. And one last kiss said, Carmelina accompanied her to Henry's exorcism when Akiko left Grace alone with Henry to speak with Carmelina. Now, I don't know if we can really trust that, what do you call it? We can't really trust that testimony. So I don't think it's very strong evidence, but it's also like...
I mean...
Yeah. That's everything. Alright. I mean, Akiko is involved, but she didn't kill her.
Yeah. The carving the marks was her, like, cover, like, you know...
Was the cover, yeah. I'd like to still be able to use that information, and I probably will, right? This is the thing I was wondering before, right at the beginning, not beginning, but like middle of the game, I was like, I wonder if we're going to really have to go through this whole like courtroom thing, and we are, but only to a degree, right? Because there's going to be more information that we're not allowed to present that's going to just come out in the like, after you've presented your information, you just keep talking, right? If you had enough information, it seems like. So that's interesting. Accused. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Accused Carmelina silence. Previous convictions none. Are you sure you want to continue with this accusation and present your evidence to judge? Yes. Suspect confirmed.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I believe Carmelina was the architect of her murder. Wow. We love dice.
Good job.
This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Again, I don't think that order matters.
Yeah,
but I want to start with this. That's the one I care about, right? Well, actually, let's go with Carmelina's message.
Yeah.
While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption. Architect?
Craft is its own reward.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
I have,
one less kiss testimony, I think, should be next.
I'm gonna do the photo.
No, save the breaker for last, I feel like.
Sure. When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it doesn't prove she is the perpetrator.
We have achieved perfection.
Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have... It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risk.
Show me your truth.
And hidden photo.
Yeah.
I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on the barracks server. It showed the strangle marks on Grace's neck. Doomjazz took a look at it and suggested that they were done by someone who wore a wedding ring. Ooh, you didn't have to word it that way. That sounds real weak when you say it like that.
Yeah.
Mine is repulsive.
You can just be like, oh yeah, professional opinion was, I'd like to call Doomjazz to the stand. You know, none of that.
Yeah, Doomjazz, back me up here.
Back me up, Doomjazz. Carmelina wore a wedding ring.
That sounds very trustworthy.
Yeah. Most trustworthy of names. Yeah. Carmelina wore a wedding ring at the time when Grace was killed. I suspect that Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
Craft is its own reward.
This is tenuous, isn't it? Anything could have caused that mark, couldn't it? Doctor?
That's not nice.
It is my firm opinion. This was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information.
Do your job.
Preposterous. The doctor would say anything to a pretty face.
The island is about to end.
Back off, architect.
What?
Leader. We'll see about that. Wow, I convinced him fast.
Yeah.
He's just
Well, also we convinced him, if you know what I mean.
Alright. Let's not do that. That's, what's the word? I don't know. Wow, my brain just like really wants to find this word and I'm gonna have to ignore it. Why would Architect Carmelina have killed Grace? Yuri gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council.
Got it.
A dead exorcist means that the demon in Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. It's true, the demon would have been exorcised. Then she needed to die. When Henry didn't kill Grace Bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. I mean, he did have a history of murder. To be fair, he killed his mother. That did happen.
Yeah.
This sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very well.
Believe what you want.
Absolutely not. This is a farce. Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing else to present. I have nothing to present. You have presented a veritable treasure trove of facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. Yeah, I'm gonna read that every time. Go with it. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves.
The court finds Carmelina guilty.
Carmelina, guilty. Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hand of the architect. So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator.
You have no evidence.
What? How dare you?
How dare you?
This is nonsense. This trial is over.
What?
Henry will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idlelands. This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end the trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. The trials continue. Judgment has passed.
Do you want the answers? It just feels like we're doing good, and like I don't know. I guess like.
You asking if I want to save?
Yeah, save. Yeah.
So dramatic, and you gotta just like. Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
But
Yeah. The
Don't
better
break
we
flow.
do, the more like I don't want to mess up. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're not gonna make any choices that are wrong at this point. If we've made
Yeah, I
wrong
guess.
choices, we made them previously in the game.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Lady Love dies. While you are in here, you do not have access to the phones you have been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Sure. I will save your progress before the next trial begins.
And the
Slot one.
Game saved.
Game saved. Truth or fact? Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals?
Hmm.
The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of two high-ranking God Justice Marshals, fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats to the Council. Who killed them and how? Last night, the taloned hand of death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused? Or is there another truth skulking on the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. How were they killed and why? confident the truth of last night. Explain. Breach several days ago. So there was a breach several days ago, but they didn't die several days ago. Is that relevant?
What was the breach? I forgot about this.
That's when the color demon was set up. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd that happen a few days ago?
Because Sam, or supposedly Sam.
B, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just putting my hands on my face because I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm not entirely sure, right? Because there was a portal to behind the guards.
Yeah.
But they didn't die several days ago. And Witness didn't know about the portals, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
I think. Oh. Yeah. Well, no. Also, we think the person who brought it in did by going through the third holy seal, which would mean that they didn't go through the portals.
What are you talking about? No, the portal comes in right behind the first holy seal.
Oh, that one.
It's the council room portal, yeah. But
Yeah.
so.
Well, maybe I don't know. Carly is involved in everything here. Maybe she like.
But we don't have evidence of that. It doesn't matter what might have happened. We need to do the evidence. The only evidence we have is coming down.
Well, I think we are. Well, here's the actually just to explain the breach from last time. We just need to. I think it's good to know that to show the game that we know that it happened.
Yeah, sure. I think we should choose that one. I think that makes sense. But did Lydia do it? Lydia is the only person we have coming in behind the guards.
And she would have.
And she could be working with Sam to set up the thing, which they were employed to do by Witness.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't realize that until now, but I think that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. So anyway, let's say explain this. I don't know. This feels like a weird choice to choose between because they're both true.
Well, I mean, I think we only would have had one if we.
Maybe it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I have the reason to believe the killer may not have breached the seals last night. What?
Wait, no, that's not what we said.
There is evidence that points to one or more killers breaching the seals and planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. What about the murdered guards? They were murdered last night, but their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the council. That's true. Sort of. I think their murder is tied to the murder of the council, but it only in as much as a scapegoating standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Right? Akiko got them swapped out and then got them killed, right?
Yeah.
Because she knew the whole thing. We already proven that she was involved, right?
Yeah.
So she could set things up.
Crime is repulsive.
I will show you the truth. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse.
All right, Akiko.
State your truth. All right. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? The first Holy Seal that protects the council is made up of two. Anyways, we already read that. Who actually killed them is the question. I don't know. I'm gonna look at the other. I'm
pretty sure it was Akiko because.
B. Let me just talk through this.
Sorry.
I'm gonna just check to see who we're allowed to accuse. We have Akiko. We have Henry. We have Lydia. And that's it. That's it. Those are our options. Now I think Lydia did not kill them.
Yeah.
Right? I think Lydia might have set up the killer demon, which I had not realized till just now. But I don't think that she killed, right? Like Kafka login, the blood log, the third say we know that they went through there or something, or they had the ability to at very least. There's a lot of information here. But I think this information, and as we see, right, it's the perfect blade, right? No, this is not a perfect blade. There's minor damage. There's nicks. So we have a case to get her, but I don't think she did it. Which only makes Akiko left. So now I'm going to look at Akiko.
They both had a damaged blade, and we know that this was a damaged blade killing.
We know she was there, right? She was at the HQ. We know that they set up the transfer, which doesn't mean she killed them, but we do know that she set up the alternate guards to die, the fake guards.
Yeah.
Captain Vaught, we know that she was involved. This is all information I want to talk about at very least, so I do want to do this, but it is weird being like, it's you, again! Like, alright, I guess. Akiko's sword is battle damage, it has nicks in it, which is right. And the maintenance shed near the council building shows sign of drag marks and human waste. I don't know what this one's about, actually. Alright, go! Yeah, it's Akiko. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Accused, Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Previous convictions, Henry's escape. Confirm.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
The Grand Marshals hold the answer. Nenarchito, you're out of your mind. Esti Plinderhat. What do you have to lose? You already know.
Dead.
You're already dead.
Yeah, don't be glum.
You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals, Esti Bolnov.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. What do we want to start with? I kind of think that we want to talk, like, she just said, hey, you accuse me of, I think we need to rebut that. It's not, they're not your guards.
Yeah.
Which is the mismatch
They
in
are,
blood.
but they're different guards.
They're not
Oh,
guards,
yeah.
they're prisoners.
Oh, yes, of course.
They're not even, like, low-ranking guards or anything. They're prisoners dressed up.
Yeah.
They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in the riverbed of mystery.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The dead bodies at the first seal aren't marshals. That's a lie, Nenarchito. Where are the real marshals? Unaccounted for or
Barracks.
suspicion barracks?
Suspicion.
That's unfounded. I think that the truth is that they're unaccounted for, and I should stick to the facts.
No, I think you should present your suspicion, but I think you should present it as suspicion. But
I don't know. You make a good point, right? I want to say they're unaccounted for and could be here in the barracks.
well, I mean, if I think the thing about saving is that if she says something that's like totally off what we thought I was gonna say, then we can rewind. But I think that's actually kind of nice. But I think we should show that we did the investigation. I think that's what the game wants, which is kind of a gamey thing to.
I guess that
Like
makes
that.
sense, right? Like, unaccounted for could mean I didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
My suspicion is somewhere in the barracks. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? I can't do this. Mintiona insulation tarva curva. Sorry, everyone. Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check.
I don't like this.
A blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records of the marshals. She's lying. Her little PDA got it wrong. I just slipped on her voice really hard. Oh well. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
This is the truth, Judge. The blood doesn't match. Those bodies are not marshals. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies?
Got it.
No. Dr. Doomjazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files has been corrupted. Is this true?
I see.
Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that was corrupted away. That had corrupted as well. Can we recover the data? The only people that can are on the next island, and we're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Troubling. Carry on, investigator.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko refused to let Doomjazz examine the bodies. True. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I believe she was trying to hide that the blood didn't match. Why?
Crime is repulsive.
Akiko is in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night. Don't you dare say his name, Nenrochito. Do not dishonor him with your lies. How do you know this, Loved
I
Eyes?
don't like this.
Crimson testified to it. Sister, I don't know. Miss Acid.
I have my ways.
I can't divulge my sources, but it's true. That's pretty weak now that you say that out loud.
Crimson,
Paradise feels wrong.
Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjazz testified that the council had found out about her relationship with her troops. Oh. So I do have someone else backing this up. Doomjazz testified.
Alright, that's good. Yeah.
Alright. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you?
You've got this wrong.
I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I am duty bound to aid an investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid? Was angry? Enough. Do not taint the sanctity of this Church of Truth.
Don't test me.
Aiz Kiwami told him that the council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would have given her motive to kill the council. I didn't say she killed the council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. You switched the bodies. I just said that. What are you talking about? Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched. You've made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Marshals? What?
Where's the Marshal?
There are records in the barracks.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Judge, the barracks have become Akiko's private fiefdom. The Marshals are not loyal to the Syndicate or the gods. They are loyal to her.
Crime cannot hide.
Any proof she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, Investigator.
Paradise feels wrong.
Akiko didn't want her troops to die. She knew about the murder and switched them. Okay, yeah, okay. Can you prove that?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I feel like I made that choice too quickly of the, switch the bodies or whatever the second one was. Because I'm not actually sure if those two were different paths.
Yeah, well, they haven't asked you to present more stuff. They've just, been leading into stuff.
Yeah, no, they've just been like, oh yeah, you got it. You chose the right one first, I guess. Basically. Yeah, it gave me that little choice between two, and I don't even remember what the second option was. I was just so confident with the first one, and now I'm feeling uncomfortable. Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison. It's true. Do you have proof they are the murdered guards?
Don't test me.
No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed. Can't even make up a convincing story for her lie.
I don't like this.
The maintenance shed near the council building shows signs of habitation. There are drag marks and human waste inside.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Akiko stored them in there and switched them out when the time came. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Alright.
Oh, wow,
So, all of that was it said you swapped them, but it wasn't necessarily saying she killed them, which is interesting because I'm not 100% sure if she killed them, to be honest. I do want the Alibi Broken one, but you notice that I'm pretty sure there was more options here, and some of them had just knocked themselves off. But maybe I'm wrong. There might have only been 4 things the whole time.
I don't know. Yeah.
Might have only been 4. Maybe this one. Yeah. Akiko's alibi has been broken. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Okay, sure. Take you on your word for that one, alright. I don't know what Akiko's conviction is. I'm gonna say the damage. I'm just gonna go down top.
I don't like this.
The gods were killed with a damaged blade. It's true. She's not the only one who had one, but it's true. The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage. Or damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damaged, would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard's murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Loved Eyes?
Don't test me.
We've got more case files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with?
Got it.
Henry's blade was new. Perfect blade. Doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut. It's true.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko staged the guard's murder and scapegoated Henry.
Got it.
She made a mistake, or got too cocky though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. Again. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided his escape? Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth. Oh, interesting. So that one actually was just like, I already convinced you that she let Henry go, right?
Yeah.
So here, that's my evidence, right? Which is something, I guess.
Yeah.
I have nothing to present. Good work, Loved Eyes. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow.
Close enough.
The truth in this case file sparkles brilliantly. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves. Akiko, guilty.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Got anything to say about this one, Akiko?
Nenorachito, you're out of your mind.
I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken.
How dare you?
That is a lie.
I beg your pardon?
She's lying. She didn't say you ordered her to. I mean, she was gonna, but she didn't.
Yeah.
I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement? Are you stupid, Tarfa? Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. That's cool. I like that. The truth becomes clearer. Judgment has passed. Convicted. Lady Love dies. I'm gonna not. I just don't. It feels too fourth wall breaking. I'm not gonna believe that right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very well. We will continue. Truth or fact? KHX is missing. KHX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. Our craftsman, KHX, is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious. What? But suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? I need to take a drink of water. Blah. Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX? He's dead, lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead. The fangs of death grip this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. I just had a thought.
Yeah.
All of these crimes, the penalty is death.
Yeah.
Why did we get exiled all those years ago?
I don't know.
Anyway, I just thought.
Yeah.
Say your truth. Alright. KJX is missing.
I could say that it's very weak.
I don't actually know.
I think it's Yuri.
Yuri seems very likely. So, Crimson is very involved, but she said that she was, hired, I think, to get the secret?
Yeah. Which actually, her gain the secret means that, like... Yeah.
And Yuri, not a lot here, really.
Yeah, but I think it's all very damning.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just has to be accurate. It's the bottom of the cliff, Yuri's ring, Yuri shut down boat trips, which is also this one.
Yeah.
But, I don't think this... I guess the weird thing is that we're probably going to be using this information to get Yuri, weirdly.
Yeah.
I don't think that Crimson killed them, but also... I mean, Crimson totally could set up Yuri if she had a reason to kill KHX.
Yeah.
I feel like she definitely has the capability of setting up
But
Yuri.
I don't think she has a reason. Thing.
I mean...
Also, I like Crimson. That's part of it. I guess that's not a good reason, but I can't why it's causing my vision.
Are we not trying to get everyone killed? I thought that's what we were going to do. I thought we were going to kill everybody.
I didn't want that.
Alright, let me read through these notes. I want to hear it. Crimson told me that she acquired the key to the second seal, from KHX, but did it on behalf of Witness. Oh, on behalf of Witness. She gave Witness the key. Witness claims this is a lie. But that doesn't mean she killed him.
Yeah.
KHX's diary, a long rambling diary of an obsessive KHX. Yep, that lets her, get access. I don't know why. Unsent letter is accused. I mean, so here's a version of events, B.
Yeah.
She goes, she tries to get, she leads KHX along to try to get the secret of the seal. She succeeds and then needs to kill him.
That's possible.
Because she was leading him along and was like, well, cool, bye, done with you now. Or, I guess here's the most important part.
Yeah.
He was holding the ring in his death grip, okay?
Yeah.
That's not, evidence that was planted afterwards, right?
Yeah.
That happened when he died, probably.
Yeah.
I assume that's how a death grip works.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, why was it in his hand?
Yeah.
Right? So we know that it's Yuri's ring. Gaudy ring, sapphire found here with death grip. Why was he clutching it so dearly? I don't know. Right? How would that even get into your hand?
Yeah. Unless you were struggling and you grabbed her hand and then I think that's why he was upset that
That's a good picture.
Sam.
I have nothing on Witness, weirdly enough.
Well, not in this case.
Well, no, I mean, we know that, Crimson claimed that Witness tried to get her to get the secret,
Yes,
right?
that's true. Yeah.
But I guess that's not proof that you killed. I don't know. Am I gonna have to go all the way back? It's the dead killer demon. They did it. Wouldn't it be amazing if I just present this right at the beginning of the trial? There's a dead killer demon. What's it have to do with this murder? No, I just wanted to mention it right at the gate.
Yeah. No, the dead killer demon set Henry free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. I could be like, yeah. So,
I really think it's Yuri. I don't know.
I wish I had a better timeline. When did Yuri kill? I mean, it was several days ago, so it could be.
Yeah, also, I feel like we don't really know why KHX needed to die in this plan.
When were the boats ready terminated?
I think Lady Love Dies knows.
Effective immediately, beach boat trips are suspended indefinitely. Anyone found on a boat will breach syndicate law. I mean, that's pretty damning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, it could be a joint thing, They work together for some reason. I guess here's the thing, is I'd forgotten that Crimson was getting the information for Witness. I thought she was getting it for Yuri. And if she was getting it for Yuri, then that actually makes kind of sense that, you know, they were working together to cover up the body, cover up the thing that happened.
Sorry, let me just think.
Gaudy ring with blue sapphire. Do we learn, like, how long ago Yuri lost the ring? Yuri said that it went missing.
Yeah, I think there was a thing where like he went I think it did line up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely thinking Yuri.
I just don't know why he'd be holding the ring, unless it was like, here,
Well,
hold this for me.
I mean, because like there's a struggle and he.
Please look at this ring for me. Oh, I'm looking at it now. I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, the picture I have in my head is that there was a struggle. He grabbed his hand. He failed to like stop the hand, but he did grab the ring while he was doing it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Seems unlikely, but it's possible.
Yeah.
KHX is missing. Accused Yuri Knight. Previous conviction is Henry's demonic possession. Are you sure you want to continue with this accusation and present your evidence to judge? Yes. Suspect confirmed.
Paradise feels wrong.
I believe Yuri is behind the disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight, freak. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. I mean, I feel like he just admitted it.
Yeah.
Like, what? If I got that wrong and he was just like, it was actually Crimson, like, I feel like he would have said something different. Like, I get Akiko. Like, that was a good argument that they made of like, no, I'm not gonna, I'm a soldier and I'm gonna be true to my mission, which is to not blab, right? Which I mean, she did blab anyway, but you know what I'm saying. But Yuri, if Yuri actually was like working with someone, he would have been like, totally was Crimson. She asked me to cover it up by terminating the boats, but it was Crimson. Like, he would just totally figure her. Alright. Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Alright, Yuri's ring. I want to say this one. Which is not... It's not a lot. Maybe I should end with it. Let's end with it.
Yeah, let's end with it, yeah.
KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. True? How do you know it belongs to Yuri?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in his death grip. I believe he pulled it off in the struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held on to it in death to give us a clue.
Don't be snide with me.
Someone is trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it on the scene. Is there any evidence that the ring has been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have had to be done before rigor mortis set in. Okay, I was thinking that.
Do you know who I am?
You people are out of your minds. That wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Drag marks? I mean, anyone can do drag marks. It has nothing to do with him specific, but I'll say it happened anyway. There were drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get the key to the second seal and tried to hide his body. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce. I mean, why is that your argument? Your argument should be, that doesn't prove I dragged him.
Yeah.
Show me your truth.
Alright, let's do it. Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island the same day that KHX went missing.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yuri picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri.
Don't be snide with me.
Shutting down the boats is one of my duties. There is nothing out of the ordinary.
Crime is repulsive.
Why do it early? Who cares about the boats? They're only there for citizens to try and block out the mundanity of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early. So what? I was just getting work done.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
Okay, let's go.
I have nothing to present. The truth shines like the moon on a cloudless night. I think we whiffed on this one.
We'll see.
Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
I have been chosen.
Fine. I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty. Okay, well that made my job easier. I was like, I don't feel confident in our ability of convincing a judge, and he'll just admit it.
Yuri helped do the solid there,
He'll just admit it. It'll be great.
We have achieved perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been cut out. That's the same thing you said last time, Carmelina. We'll get to you later. And you got it by force?
This is unacceptable.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How'd you get the key from him?
Pathetic.
His laptop was unlocked. It wasn't hard to find.
Worthless.
I copied the file, dumped his body, and left.
This is
See,
nonsense.
he's so proud of if I'm going down, I want
everyone to know how awesome I am.
how good a murderer I am.
I'm so cool.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
I'm so good at murders.
I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves.
The court finds Yuri guilty.
Yuri, guilty. Judgment has passed. KHX is missing. It just says convicted, not like Yuri convicted. It's weird. Also, hi Simon, welcome in. Thanks for joining us on this momentous occasion. We might be finishing the game tonight. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Lady Love dies. Well, yeah, sure. I'll save my game. That's fine. I'll do it every 2.
Yeah.
I will save your progress. Yeah.
Game saved.
True or fact? The second Holy Seal, the Council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. Somehow. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second Holy Seal. Lady Love dies. What is the second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice.
I don't like
Your
this.
metaphors
I
are...
love Judge. Judge is the best. It's a real shame we didn't get to hang out with them more.
Yeah.
With the help of KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door to the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
The obelisk on the beach provides the solution to the puzzle, and are activated using KHX's key. Or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. State your truth. Second Holy Seal. Alright. Shinji speculates that Henry could have found the way through. Cool. Alright, so... what is the actual thing we're accusing someone of?
I guess breaching the Holy Seal? I don't know.
Actually inputting it? Actually having walked through and committed a murder? Finding the answer? Alright, let's go through these backwards style. Yuri. Lydia told me that there was a time when she couldn't contact Yuri. She phoned him while he was at Paradise Gates but couldn't get through. I don't know why that's relevant. I guess he might have been in space. Shinji told me that there was a helmet, there was pedals. I think that's a red herring. That's silly. That's silly and weak. Yuri's knowledge, Yuri slipped up. He admitted he knows about the secret of the obelisk. That is true. Obelisk access, the logs on the memory computer connect to the obelisk shows that Yuri accessed them, meaning that he knows the secret. So we know that he knows the secret, and I believe that, but so what? Witness, the wireless receiver of demonic containment crate hidden inside the council penthouse was called by his phone, which means he, like, activated the thing, but it has nothing to do with the seal.
That doesn't mean he brought it there.
Yeah, someone else might have set it up. He just needs to hit the button. Boop. Crimson told me that the witness pressured her to get the key that unlocks the secret to the second seal. Blah blah blah.
I don't like this, but I think it's Lydia.
I think it has to be Lydia, but that's only because who else could have got to the seal, right? Like this stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lydia.
And like, yes, she said, "Well, I did this." This is a different cliff, actually. This is overlooking the obelisks. I'm talking about the, like, drop down. Because, like... Looks like Sam opened the blood lock, which is funny. This is not... I'm not accusing Sam. Remote access 2 days ago. Lydia remotely accessed the terminal that contains the secret to the second holy seal. 2 days ago. Did she set this crime up 2 days ago? Space helmet. We know there's a space helmet. We know it has Lydia's perfume, which... could be a setup. Lydia's tablet, water damage, corrupted. Starlight managed to pull it back up. Most recently modified file is a corrupted message sent by Witness to the end. Yeah, so she's been hired. She's been hired by Witness. With the file attached, the file is the key to the nightmare computer that is linked with the obelisk. So wait, let's actually review the last case. Yuri was trying to find the secret to the second seal, and found it. Yeah, we know that. We just proved that last time.
Yeah, so maybe actually it could be Yuri.
And Yuri got that for the purposes of getting that data to Carmelina. Because Carmelita needed it, so Diana Gante could get through. Right? Right?
Yes.
The thing is, there's two crimes. Do I think Lydia Daybreak did this? Maybe. But I think Yuri also did.
Yeah.
Or maybe Yuri didn't do it, though. Okay, so wait. Yuri takes that information, gives it to Carmelina. What happens next? Carmelina and Witness are completely not in cahoots, weirdly enough. I think. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
They both are independently doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Witness hires Lydia and Sam to get information and, get them plant this box that he can hit the button and have it kill the council. Carmelina gets, they sort of escort Henry. Like, Henry was involved, right? They're sort of escorted through via Akiko to a degree. But Akiko didn't make it through the second seal. Or second seal.
Also,
there was like a handoff? Or did they just go on their own? They could have, because we have that portals, right? We have the portaling technology. The tunneling.
It's all... Yeah.
So Diana Nagante, and possibly Carmeline herself, did Henry and Diana Nagante go at the same time? I'm getting so confused.
I mean, I kind of lost you, but I think I trust your judgment.
So, second seal. We know. Okay, so here let's go backwards. Henry, Kafka, Memory, and Diana Nagante used their blood to access the third, or is it the fourth?
Third. Fourth is the flesh.
Got it. The third seal, okay?
Yeah.
To get to that point, you must go through the second seal. You just have to. So all three of them must have gone through that seal. And Kafka being whoever was holding Kafka's blood. So all of them somehow needed to have gone through the second seal. There's not one person here, unless one person got them all through, right?
I will say if we're even on, if like both have done the crime, I would want to accuse Yuri.
We have to be impartial.
Do we? Do we really? It was a witness, I don't think.
Well, Witness has
so
the key. I don't think there's a reason for Crimson to have set up to have, like, you know, pointed the finger at Witness. I don't think there's any reason for that.
Yeah.
If that wasn't true.
Yes, but none of it's like puts him at the second Holy Seal.
Right.
It's so dang weak. Yeah.
Here he slipped up, he admitted he knows about it, which we already admitted. We already know that he knows about it.
Yeah.
The log memory computer connected to it. So not only does he know about it, he used the key, right? That is important. But
also,
that doesn't mean that he went through. Now we know that he has the helmet.
I mean, here's like the weird thing. They said, like the pink petals are like there aren't other pink petals on the island. They are only on his hat. Is the thing that's said.
So
it's like.
I mean, they came from somewhere. They're on his hat.
Yeah.
Right? Like, somehow he got them onto his hat, which means it's possible to make them in some way. Get access to them. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I just drag this to the bottom? Oh, I can. Ooh.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry.
What's interesting to me is I don't have a Sam one, right? This one mentions Sam, not Lydia, and it's in Lydia's section. Which is interesting. Remotely access a terminal. So we know that she accessed it. We know that she did that. We know that there's this whole thing. Somebody's number computer access the number computer, controls the obelisk on the beach. We know it was her. Her title tracks are up here. Contains scripted message from Witness. But again, none of these, if I'm going purely by who do I have evidence that actually went through the seal?
Yeah.
The only people I have evidence for are Diana Nagante and Henry, right? Because their blood was used to go through the third seal. Which is not something that any of these are talking about, right? I can't even go down to the end here. I can't just like.
Yeah, well, I mean,
there's nothing here about Danagante, right?
I mean, also like, how would they like get through the puzzle? Like, I mean, like like Shinji speculates that it could have been him, but it's
Yeah. So somebody helped them get through, clearly, right? And I guess that's the question I'm answering, is who helped them get through. And I would say, I'm trying to figure out if a different person got Diana Nagante through versus... We know that... I think there's two crimes here. I think there's two crimes, right? B?
What do you say?
There's two crimes.
Yeah.
One crime is... Carmelina has orchestrated Akiko and Yuri to help her get Diana Nagante into the room to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Do we have evidence that Henry was actually doing any of the murders?
I mean, we have him at the crime scene. I think we have...
Do we? No, so that's what I'm wondering, is it actually possible that there is a logged... That doesn't make any sense. I was going to say, is it possible that Henry's blood was used to log entry through the third seal, just so that it was on record? But if that was the case, then they knew we'd be looking at the records, which means they would not want to have Diana Nagante's blood on record, right? If they have the one forethought, it makes no sense to have the other thought, not to have the other forethought, right? which means they must have both gone through for the purpose of having an extra body to help kill. I guess? There is a lot of people to kill in a short amount of time. Having 2 people doing it does seem like it would be helpful, right? B, you with me still?
No, sorry, I'm just getting tired.
I mean, maybe we should call it, right? We're past our stream time. We could call it.
No,
I did just save.
That's true.
I can call it here.
Yeah, sorry.
But you're with me, right? Like, I think that we have to go with that assumption, is that Henry and Diana Negante went through basically together at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? Because they wanted to have an extra pair of hands so the killing would be faster, because they have a lot of people to kill. Right? If Diana Negante, like, died while, like, a couple of the members were still alive, that wouldn't do, right?
Yeah.
So, having an extra body, that's helpful. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Now, how did they get Henry to actually start knifing people? I don't know. I don't think we found any evidence about that, did we?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe like the demon, the agitated demon. Is it?
But the demon is a separate thing. I don't think Witness is playing with the demon and Carmelina's playing with
I
Diana
mean the
Negante.
demon and Henry.
Oh, the demon and Henry, sure, but I don't know. The only way to like agitate that would be with like some kind of oral device that sends out death screams or something.
Yeah.
But that had nothing to do with it, it seems.
I don't know.
So I don't know what happened there is what I'm realizing. But I do think wait a minute. 4th seal. Who has flesh for the 4th seal? Witness has flesh? And Carmelina has flesh?
Yeah.
Carmelina put their flesh on Diana Negante. Witness gave their flesh to Sam and Lydia.
Yeah.
So that they could sneak in and do the thing. Yeah, I think Lydia did breach the 2nd Holy Seal. I think other people might have also breached the 2nd Holy Seal, but Lydia definitely did. Do you think that's true?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I am very
We can call it. I'm happy to call it. I think that there's more questions left than we're gonna finish today. We're gonna call it. We're not finishing today regardless.
Yeah.
Especially if I get this verbose about every question.
Yeah, and also I can't like follow you. You're saying stuff and I don't know. I guess for reference, like I like had a job interview today, so and I got up early, so I'm kind of out of it right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, in that case, it's not a very interesting screen to freeze on. I like to have a nice little sunset or something. But it was one last kiss.
It was one last kiss.
One last kiss definitely did it.
Yeah.
I should just accuse Diana Negante with no evidence. It was Diana Negante. Diana Negante went through. What? Yeah. Well, with help, but it was.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna like actually call the stream and use our save, I kind of want to do this. Are you down?
Nah. I want to. I think we saved like I don't know, dumb guesses for when we do the first save, the trial at the beginning save.
Oh, I want to use the like. We saved right before coming into the building too, I think, right?
Yeah, so I think I want to do a separate stream for that.
Yeah, I want to do a bunch of different accusations as like a bonus stream sometime, I think. But
let's save it. Yeah. Also could give us information that could spoil like
is this the god flesh on their face? This diamond?
Maybe.
That's so weird. A perfect diamond on your face.
That's weird.
Anyway, we're gonna call it there. Thank you everyone for showing up and listening to me just ramble nonsense that you probably have no context for. I'm sure that is extremely entertaining. It turns out I'm a lot more unsure of myself than I thought when I started this. I don't think there's any more evidence to have found, but I certainly hadn't actually come up with an answer to these questions now that I'm here. Ugh.
Yeah.
Regardless, have a lovely night, everyone. I have been Darcy Bits, with me has been B, and this has been Paradise Killer. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Can you do me a favor? Can you go?
Sure.
Can you go to Yuri's page?
Yeah?
Yeah, I just want to review the. I want to review the evidence for Yuri. You talked a lot about it, but I had trouble picking out, so I just want to
Yuri, there was a blackout. We found a helmet. He knew about the seal. And he used the key to the seal. He didn't just know about the seal. So, yeah. It's not a terrible argument.
Yeah.
I think that if I was going to actually guess who... Dang, I already did my outro. Oh, well, this is being cut. For anyone here who wants interested, I think that if there's two crimes that happened, Lydia got the killer demon planted 2 days prior. Yuri got escorted Henry, and I guess Diana Nagante as well, into the through the seals. Right? He's the handler. Right? He is literally Carmelina's secretary.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true. Yeah.
That's the thing is, there are two crimes. There's not one person who breached the second Holy Seal. There are two. And this is something I was talking about much earlier, which is... if there's two people who did the same crime, do we go with the person that's the only crime they committed, so that we can pin it on as many people as possible? Because I don't want to play favorites and be like, no, I'm not going to accuse you when you did a thing. I'm going to be impartial. That's the way I want to play Love Dies, okay?
Yeah, no, that's a good way to play her.
And I'm sure lots of people will do the I cover it up for my friends, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
So, Yuri did it. Yuri totally 100% did it, but so did Lydia.
Yeah.
And we've already got Yuri on 2 accounts. I want to pin it on Lydia because she did it. The weird thing is... that if I pin Lydia, the second seal on Lydia, are they going to then be like, wait a minute, but who got through the second seal on the night of the murder? And if they do, then awesome, I can get to Yuri too, right? So I think that's probably what I'm going to actually do. But that's okay, we don't have to figure that out. I might chop up this VOD and include this a little bit, because I kind of enjoyed this last little bit of ramble, so thank you for that,
Yeah.
Pete.
Yeah, no problem.
Just, for proper procedure, I'm going to give another outro right now. Hello, everybody. This is outro number 2.
Yeah.
I have been Darcy Bits. With me has been B. This has been Paradise Killer. Have a good night.
Have a good night.